Oh, hi everybody. This is Aleš again, and I'm playing with the live streaming. What I'm gonna try to do today is share with you some of the tips for high quality sleep, which I believe is very, very important right now because if you are based in Europe, as I am, you are hit yet again with daylight saving time. So today is Sunday for me. It was okay in the morning. I felt I lost an hour, but it's going to be brutal on Monday morning. How are we going to survive that is the question. So we all know that sleep is important and the daylight saving change is affecting it. I'm not going to talk about that at all. If you're interested in more details in science, you should check out this video on TED and there you get more information. But what I want to share with you is 6 specific tips I'm applying to survive this. So let's start with the tip number 1. And that is getting the good, proper pillow. The pillow I'm using is this. It's a firm pillow, and I suggest to use something similar. It should be something that can support its own weight. So what you see here, if I smash it, it's a memory foam. It comes back to its original shape. And if your pillow is not like that, you might consider an upgrade. Your back pain are going to go away, or at least they're going to be mitigated. And even if it's more expensive than a normal pillow, it's one of the best purchases I've ever made. And it's something that will pay off immediately, not just over time. So if we go back to that, there are a few more items I'm using to kind of help me survive these changes. And why do you actually need those? And let me go back to the next item. It's the next item I want to talk about is the sleep mask. I'm using sleep mask as a cheap way to help me block the light and any light emitting devices at my home from reaching my brain. And I'm having a simple one in here. You want to have something that is contoured just a little bit, so it really blocks out all the light. And it's very, very important because there is a hormone, melatonin, that is actually partly responsible for the quality of your sleep. And your body only produces it in the dark. So having a sleep mask allow you, even if you are traveling or if you are in an environment when you can't fully block all the light sources, to actually have fairly decent sleep. And it's also practical in case you're sharing a bedroom with a partner or someone else and they are waking up in different hour than you are. So that would be a sleep mask. Moving on to the next one, and it's also considered with melatonin production and actually blocking out the light. That would be this. It's kind of a weird item. I have it actually right here. So it's a set of stickers that allow you to block out completely the LEDs of your electronic devices. If you live in a small place like me and you don't have the luxury of actually removing all the electronic devices from your bedroom, you can use these stickers to block out the LEDs on your web router, on your TV, or whatever device you have at home, and you can ensure that you are in a pitch dark environment again. So same purpose in here, different device. Moving on to the next one, which would be smart lights. I love smart lights because they allow you to set routines with your phone that would dim the lights in the evening, creating kind of a little nudge to your brain that it is time to go to sleep. And in the same way, you can wake up with those lights rather than with the sound alarm. I prefer that very much. And it is good that you can control all the lights also directly from a remote. Magic, right? So let me bring it back on. Oh, magic works now. And there's one more that I would like to share, and that would be, well, a Kindle device. So why to use Kindle, and I'm not talking about Kindle Fire or the Kindle tablets. I'm talking about e-ink devices. It doesn't need to be specifically Kindle. I actually prefer Kindle, but you can use any e-ink device with a backlit display. The reason this helps is, in this case, the problem with the blue light. You probably know that blue light is something that would block your brain from going to the sleep mode. It is something that keeps you awake. And what you want to do is, before you go to sleep, to actually shave off this part of light from any device. That's why it's not advisable to use your phones, to use laptops in bed and before you go to sleep. Of course, there are some solutions built in the phones now where you can kind of get rid of this part of the light spectrum. However, the Kindle does that much better. So what I'm using normally before I go to sleep, this would be my Kindle, is I set up the backlit to a very low level. This allows me to still read with the backlight, but not really having it very, very strong in my face. In the morning, I do the opposite. So when I need to wake up, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it to some high levels, and that would allow me to actually have a breakfast and staring into stronger light to wake up. That's what I suggest to do. Another benefit of using e-ink device over a smartphone is that you are not tempted to actually use social networks, to use a YouTube video and check your emails, all the other things that a phone would allow you to do. E-ink reader does not have these features, so you are not that tempted. And well, the last device I want to talk about is similarly related to the light, but this one is special, and it's like an atom bomb of lightning. It's a device I got 2 years ago to combat this autumn or winter blues when everything is dark. It's getting dark very early. The sun is not getting up early enough in the mornings, so you need to wake up and you are facing darkness. That could affect your mood. That could affect your energy levels. I'm going to be using this one on Monday, definitely, to help me wake up, because this is something you use in the mornings. It has a daylight feature. It's super strong. Let me just demonstrate for the fun of it. So, hey, brace yourself. It's extremely strong. And as you can see, well, you can't see anything because it's so strong that the camera would focus on that rather than on my face. There are different models available with this light. There's even, I think, an alarm clock that would allow you to actually wake up with the light. However, it's another device that could help you a little bit immediately improve how you feel and how your sleep quality is going up. So having said that, let me close now. I want to say that despite these were quick fixes that I would recommend, I also want to say that this is not about just throwing money at a problem. What you want to do is you want to change your routines. You want to get more sleep. If you feel that you are not getting enough, it is normally recommended to have between 7 and 9 hours for a normal person. Yeah, you heard me, 9 hours. So I wonder who is getting 9. But it is a start. So start with getting some gadgets, getting some support, and fingers crossed we're going to get through this. And the daylight saving change that we are facing right now is at some point going to go away, and we will start in one awesome time zone for all year long. That's all I have for today. This was live, so apologies for some blubbering in there and imperfect intonation. And hopefully I'm going to see you at the next video. And by see you, I mean that you're probably going to see me But since this is live, I also appreciate comments. I appreciate question and some interaction. I'm going to be playing with this format and modality in the future, but I'm going to give you early notice so you can actually join me live and not to be relegated just for a canned recording. See you next time.